Paul's very determined. Paul used to be in the gym every day. Where we lived in a beautiful, spacious apartment, and downstairs there was a gym, and him and my daughter would be there every day when I'd come home from work. That's where they were working out, or at least she thought she was doing her homework or whatever it was, and he'd be working out. He lived in the gym, and even after, you know, his diagnosis, he was determined that that wasn't going to stay like that. And then exactly 2 years to the week, it was literally to the week, same thing happened other side, just completely took that side. And when we got him to hospital, they said that they weren't sure if they were going to get him up and walking again. And we're pretty determined people. He says stubborn, I say determined. I'll say he's stubborn and I'm determined. And I wasn't going to have that. And as much as I loved my job and he loved his, it was evident he wasn't going to be able to return to his work, if not for a long time, not ever. And I already knew that his work had got quite hard for him anyway. I wasn't really happy about him going to work. And I thought that the best thing would be for him to be back, you know, close to his family. I felt like I'd taken him away because of my work. And I thought that when we moved back here, you know, we'd have family support, we'd have everything. And if anything was going to get him up and walking, well, then that would be it. They did get him on a balancing stick, what they called a balancing stick, like a walking stick, by the time he got home. But that was really short-lived. So we thought we were coming home to this house, this rental that his brother had. And what we came back to was an absolute disaster in all sorts of ways. So we couldn't move in there, and we had to move in with Paul's father and his wife, and that was difficult. An Italian family that didn't even want to accept that he had a disease, just thought that he needed to eat more food or pasta. You know, bless them. It just was really difficult. So we stayed there for some weeks while I was running between looking after Paul and trying to clean up this house, which was just a nightmare.